My name is Rhapsody and it had to happen sooner or later. Welcome to Cuphead. If you've not heard about Cuphead, what rock have you been living under? The genre is probably easier to see in action than to explain, but it's kind of got side-scrolly, run-and-gun, shooty, Mega Man-y, boss-rushy elements, if you need a mishmash of different genre terms. All right, let's hit that start button. There we go, of course, my test file to see whether or not this is a game that I'm interested in playing, and also to remap the buttons, because I'll tell you later. Enjoy the cutscene. Okay, it's not narrated. Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eyes of the of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. "Hot dog!" exclaimed King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. "These fellas can't lose!" "Nice run, boys," laughed a newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. "Now, how about we raise the stakes?" he suggested with a toothy grin. "Win one more roll, and all the loot in my casino is yours," the devil boomed. "But if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal?" Cuphead, blinded by easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. "Good gosh, Cuphead, no!" cried Mugman, for he understood the danger. But it was too late. "Snake eyes!" laughed the devil while slamming the floor. "You lose!" The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. "Now, about those souls." The brothers pleaded for their very lives. "There must be another way to pay you," Mugman stammered. "Please, mister," Cuphead added. Perhaps there is," the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. "I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me and I might pardon you two mugs." "Now get going," the devil roared, kicking the boys out rudely. "You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of these souls. Otherwise, the ones I'll be collecting are yours." Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran far away as fast as they could. "Come on, Mug," panted Cuphead. "We have to find the Elder Kettle. He'll know what to do." Everyone's accent is changing consistently and constantly. Why would it not? God, this looks gorgeous, though.
"What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into. I don't want to be the pawn of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your face. You must play along for now, collect those contracts, and you'd best be ready for some nasty business. Your debtor friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. It will give you the most remarkable magical abilities."
Again, consistently changing accent. "Now go to my writing desk and use the inkwell there. You need to prepare yourself for a scrap. Tutorial time, let's go." Hold down to crouch, got it. Tap for short, hold for high jump, excellent, and square is dash. Right, I remapped that from triangle. Descend, shoot for rapid fire. This is on a trigger button for me. Circle is going to be my lock to hold myself in place. Now this is a really interesting thing. The parry slap, press jump while airborne to nullify or interact with pink objects. This also builds your super meter. You don't have to be super precise with the timing. I always thought that it was, having watched, obviously, a little bit of the game, I thought it was going to be you have to hit it at the exact same time as you interact with the object, but usually by that point it's too late, so you can just do it early. Not that early. But, like, for example, I'll call out when I'm doing it. Now. Like, obviously a little early on the final one, but you can see the point that I'm making here. Yeah, I don't really need to resurrect a dead ghost at all. Extra move. Or EX. What is EX gonna... No clue what that means. All right, coin. Collect coins to purchase items from the shop, and those are going to be used to upgrade our character in a multitude of different ways. You know, give us different weapons, give us different EX moves. I don't know what that's going to... EX? Extra? Experience? Extra awesome? That's also extra. Dang it. Exemplary? It might be just exemplary moves. In fact, it probably is. You know, Occam's razor and all.
Hey, fellas, looks like you're in for it now, eh? Well, I used to be the same way, always getting into trouble, running, jumping, shooting. But now I just prefer strolling around and going to the pictures. But hey, let me give you a hand. Take this.
You receive 3 gold coins. All right. 4 gold coins. We're going to go to Porkrind's Emporium. This is the shop for the game. And we are going to pick something up. We've got a choice of Chaser. This is an EX move called Chaos Orbit. Long range with below average damage. No aiming required. Not interested. Heart, an extra hit point. I'm definitely going to be doing those. Oh, wait. Adds an additional hit point, but lightly weakens your attack power. No, I don't want that. Spread, EX 8-way. Short range with great damage if you can keep close to your target. All right, so it'll do like a 8 diagonal burst. Got it. Smoke bomb, invisible dash. You will not take damage during a dash, a great defensive maneuver. And roundabout jumbo rebound, great coverage with average damage. Aim backward for maximum range. We're gonna go with the smoke bomb. Now we have the option P Sugar, automatic parry. The first parry you do is automatic. All you need to do is jump. Yeah. I mean, I've only fought 2 bosses through, so I don't know if that's going to have limited or awesome abilities. You got to
equip those new purchases if you want to use them.
Come on, that was like bang on for the voice this character would have, but it destroys my throat.
Look at you, equip card, you bums.
All right, there's our equip card. Let's go and put on this charm. Looks like there's 6 different options. Smoke bomb is one of them. Just equip that. We've also got shot A, shot B, and super. P shooter, standard issue weapon, long range with average damage. Okay, so we're gonna want to change that. Okay, so there's also 3 worlds in a finale, and there's 5 in this world, plus 2 extra things. So it looks like 5 of them are gonna be soul contracts, and then 2 of them are just gonna be extra missions. They're probably the running guns. The Root Pack in Botanic Panic. Difficulty selection, obviously regular. I'd go for a hard if there was one. And then lose at that, and then eventually go down to normal. You know how we do. Parry the pink ones. Now I'm gonna stop shooting so that I actually have a final parryable object here. Okay, back to shooting. Got him. Beat your veggies, kids. Alright, none of this tier nonsense. Okay, I was actually already safe. Didn't even slightly need to move. Alright, time to start using all these specials I packed up. Now, it looks like that would be super easy to do by just locking yourself in place in the center and then shooting those triangles, but it seems like you can only shoot in like the cardinal directions plus diagonals. So if they approach at an angle, it can be really harsh. Okay. None of your psychic buffoonery, and it's a knockout. What up, Carrot? Get dunked on. 3 HP bonus, 3 parry, and 6 super meter. I don't know how the super meter or skill level are calculated, but that's a perfect score. Don't mind if I do. Alrighty then, we've got the soul contract for the Root Pack. Alright, now if I check my... Okay, so it is a contract list that's just got each of those and it's got a tick across it. Okay, so it's going to be extra missions like running guns. Clip Joint Calamity. Ribby and Croaks. All right, which one's gonna be Ribby? Which one's gonna be Croaks? I'm gonna go with the darker color one as Croaks because that's like a toad kind of thing. Ah, crumbs. I kind of want to restart. Like, I got hit way too early. There's no reason to allow myself to be hit in literally the first wave of attacks. But like frogs are typically kind of like brighter colored, right? Ah, crumbs. Okay, so if I'm going to leap off of, or parry rather, the top, I need to move forwards. If I start moving backwards, I'm just going to cause myself pain. Crumbs. I'll hit these parries one day. Sure, it might be accidental, but look, it'll happen. Yep. Landed just before it. Otherwise, that would have been a parry. Oh, okay. Croaks is going to do the first one. See what I mean? If they approach at anything other than the diagonals. Okay. I need to get a lot better at that one. I can dodge it fine. Like, look, if he does it now, I'll just dodge it. It's super easy to just dodge. But I really, really, really want an A+. The only kind of A+ I'll ever get. Come on, please. Because the Australian grading system doesn't work on a series of A to F. Even if it did, still the only A+ I'll ever get. Alright, come on. Give me the good gloves. Oh,
A brawl is surely brewing.
Brawl is surely brewing. Come on, just punch me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Okay, well, you know what? I parried 3 of them. I guess I'm just gonna take a negative to health. Never mind. I can't have 1 health going into the final phase of this fight. In the final phase of this fight, these guys become... you know what? Just in case you don't know, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I'm just gonna make sure that I get 1 more parry, lose no more HP. There we go. I got my amount of parries. I don't care anymore. Beautiful. This I find as easy as just by running into the fan and letting it slide you back, never actually moving away from the fan because you'll go far too far. I should be finished at the end of this. Yeah. Okay, and now they transform into a slot machine. Okay, frogs. Lily pads, right. So these start coming out faster and faster and you have to make longer and longer jumps. Yep. And not do what I just did, which is try and jump 2 when obviously you should jump 3. I'm not going to redo a fight that I managed to succeed just to try and get A+. Maybe not until the end of the game. This one I freaking hate. Oh, man. All right. Damn it. I hate that one so much. Look, we were millimeters from the end of that. All right, you two. I've got your number this time. Okie dokie. Well, I got 3 of them. It's fine. Okay, and now they should probably start wrapping up. Beautiful. Shit, we might actually prevent them from having a second wave of this. If we're lucky. Doki. Come on. Yay, we did. So when they start their phase transition to a new phase, and then you damage them while they're doing that phase transition, does the next phase take that damage? It's one thing I'm not certain about. Okay, here you have to go on the tops or the bottoms, depending. Ah, crumbs. Misread that one. Died instantly. Of course I did. You know what? I'm just gonna restart that because what I want is the green guy. What's his name? Ribbit was what we decided he is. I want him to go first. Yeah. Just casually take a hit on the absolute first attack. Don't mind if I do.
Here's a real high-class bout. You're up.
Come on, Ribbit. As soon as I miss that, because I assume I'm going to get it, so I'm just not pushing down. As soon as I miss that, I'm screwed.
Day for us. Well battled. And begin.
Yep. Crumbs.
Good day for us. Well battled. Here goes.
Oh, and again. Come on.
Well battled. And begin.
Okay. Well, I guess I can just try and play the next one safe. I only need 2 in the next one. All right. I'll take it. Sure, I'd taken a hit, but I got all of my parries. Alright, let's start this wave. Although I did use a lot of my special earlier, so I'm not going to be able to skip the second wave of this, I don't think. Okay, never mind, I totally did. Alright, let's see what you've got. Don't give me any of that freaking tiger nonsense. Yeah, sure. As much as I prove the opposite, I'm actually pretty good at this one. It's just about realizing when you need to go from leaping 2 at a time to leaping 3 at a time there. Hey, alright. Devil sucks, or bull, or whatever it is. But in my opinion, it's not as bad. Beautiful. As the tiger is. Solid knockout right there, don't mind if I do. Yeah, HP bonus 2 out of 3, but hey, be an A, right? Yeah. I'll take it. At some point in the future, might come back to fix it when I've got a better grip of the controls and things like that, but for the moment, I think that's good enough. Soul contract for Ribby and Croaks.
I'll be a monkey's uncle if I'm putting my moolah on the bank. For all I know, the devil probably controls the place too. They'll never get a hold of my gold if I spread it around. If some Joe happens to find a corner or two, good for him. That's what I say, huh?
Alright, what's this fish character got to say?
Begone, spirits! Oh, wait, you're real. I was about to hit you with the old parry move. That's how you deal with ghosts around here. Only a nitwit tried shooting something who ain't there. Speaking of which, would you fellas mind moving on? You're spooking the fish.
The ones you're fishing or you? Also, it's weirdly cannibalistic and homicidal for you to be killing fish by fishing. You do you, fam, though. I'm not judging.
I am.
Get him! Just gotta protect this urn. This, I believe, is where you get your first super. So a super is like an EX move that you use when all five of your EX charges are available. Alright, little mister. Kind of expecting them to send one of the slow ones and one of the fast ones at the same time. Well, not at the same time, sorry. At different times. And have me realize that the fast one was going to get there first, so that I had to go and deal with it, actually. So it wasn't the one that came on the screen that had precedence, it's the one at higher speed. Maybe they'll do that in some future Mausoleum if they exist. Gosh, I don't know how to thank you boys for saving me. Where are my manners? I didn't even introduce myself. I'm known as a legendary chalice, pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those ghosts. Speaking of magic, please accept this gift, it should help. There are other mausoleums around Inkwell Isle. I just wonder. Okay, we straight up destroyed it. You've unlocked a new super. It had 1 on the front of the cup in Roman numerals. Dear me, you mustn't forget that magical super arts have to be equipped to be in the menu before use. Right. Super Art 1, Energy Beam. A devastating attack spills from your head. Horizontal only, ground or air. Okay. Good to know. Well, shucks. Yeah, that ends there. I think 23 minutes into this episode, it's about time to stop and say that we will come back and resume the running and gunning in the next episode of Cuphead. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Cuphead. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on this game, present and future, as well as a link to the Steam store page so you can pick it up yourself. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and we will see you next time.